All right. Keep moving along on this thing. So we got a shroud window net. So this bar, gonna weld that onto that. Grind the edges down so it slips through the sleeve. And then the buckle, this buckle will be welded on the other end. So you get that on there. And then it gets mounted to the bottom there. Like this stud on the top, it gets another one on the bottom. So we need to make the top piece first so it droops down, let it lay down, get it nice and tight, and then make the bottom. Get it going. Alright, so I'll show you all this stuff when it's all together. He's finishing, he's welding the bottom piece on there. We got another stud welded here. We got the top stud welded there. Got an end on each side. Got a buckle on that side. Alright. When he's done welding that bottom piece, then I'll show you what it looks like all together. And then we should be done with the cage welding. I'm gonna go scuff it all down, tape the car off, start priming and painting it. Actually, oh no, can't prime and paint it. We're gonna fit the dash first, then prime and paint it. That good?
Yeah, I'll clean it up, but it's good.
Yeah, that's good. Perfect. Okay, so that goes like that. Here, hold this. I'll show them what it looks like. Here. Alright, so actually, you know what? I gotta let it cool down.
Well, you can stick the rod in it. You gotta do nothing.
Thing's freaking hot. Alright, so
You can stick the rod in.
basically the rod is gonna go in that down here. So that I don't have the nuts on it because we're gonna take it apart and paint it all, but that goes like that up there.
Oh,
so
okay.
this
Up
goes
there.
this goes
And then this goes down here.
in here. Put it in there. Slide that in. Lock it in there.
And now it's in.
And then that goes there. And that's it. Can't go anywhere. Once that's you got a nut.
Nut and
there.
bolt that, and nut and bolt the
And
tops.
that's it.
Okay.
On the inside, the way it's supposed to be. Nice on the top. You got plenty. And that's it. Not bulky or nothing. Looks good. Okay. Take all this off.
Watch your hands next to that.
Paint all this. We're gonna take these out.
Yeah, you gotta
Paint all these.
paint all those.
Yeah, that's hot.
That's hot.
Okay. That's it. Paint these rods up.
Scuff them and paint
Put
them.
it back together. All right. Let's get the dash now. All right, so we put that up. Started notching the sides, and then we're just going to keep notching it and clearing it and clearancing it and clearancing it till it goes all the way back into those two original holes for the Zeus fasteners. Then we know it's centered, and we know that's where it's going to go. Once I hook that back up to that spot, then I'll make a bracket that holds the center up, and then the two fasteners for the two sides. All right.
All right, Johnny's painting the window net bars. And then we're gonna start taping off the whole car so we can paint the inside up for the roll cage. Okay. Alright, those are painted black. We're gonna let those dry. I don't know if Josh told you yet, but I guess I'll just say we're gonna sand down all the bars again where the welds are. and where the rainbow color is, so that we can get ready to paint it and tape everything off. And then we'll be done with that.
All right, so I'm gonna cut 2 more plates to go. Josh is taping this thing off, getting ready to paint. So right here, I'm gonna put a little plate right here to, with an L like we did in the front. So like we did that in the front. And then we're working on the dash. He's taping off everything in the back. Painting a roll cage is probably more of a pain in the neck than anything else, because you got to tape off everything from the inside out. So the outside of the car gets taped off. All right, so I'm gonna cut those and then I'll weld them in, and him and Johnny are gonna finish taping this thing up. Get ready to spray. All right, so that and that that's all done. Just gonna fit that now. This way we can take that out of the way and these guys can paint this thing. So we're gonna finish fitting that all in there. So basically what I'm gonna do is hold it up and just keep trimming it. And then we'll make a couple of tabs. All right, got it to fit. Nice. So now what I'm doing is, I gotta crawl in here, so I'm gonna explain what I'm doing first, because then I won't be able to video this. So this is gonna sit just like this. All right, and one of these tabs is gonna get welded inside there, flush against that. So I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna grind that little spot down so I can weld it to it. Hook the bracket up. I'm gonna clamp it in place where I want it, where this is gonna sit flush just like that. All right, we're gonna make that sit flush so it looks nice and clean. And then if you want to put your door seal and everything's gonna go back on here so it sits nice and clean and it seals everything off. I'm gonna weld that on. Then I'll make the hole from the inside. I got the drill ready in there. I'll make the hole for the Zeus fastener. And then I'll be able to tack it in place and weld that, and then I'll go do the other side. So I'll show you when it's done. I'll see if I can get in there with the camera. All right, so that's where that's gonna go, just like that. All right, I'm gonna weld that tab on, and then I'll take the clamp off and make the hole. All right, that's on there. It sits nice and flush, just like that. Now I'm going to make the hole in there. Then when we take this off, I'll put the little spring in it, the retaining spring in it. All right. All right, so that's on. That part in there is on. Got that side. You can see that right there. That one's on. Okay. Nice and sturdy, it ain't moving. Just got to do something with the middle though. So another one, I looked at a stock car because all the interior was out of this when it got here. So my buddy had one of these. We went down to see him. Well, the console goes all the way up to there. The bottom part of the console where the shifter and everything goes all the way up to there. So that's why that's like that. So we'll have to figure something out with that. But in the meantime, this is all done. Fits good. On the top, we're gonna have to probably put something up there. I'm gonna cut that now, and I'm gonna get the steering column to fit. Start cutting that, bolt that in so I know that fits. And then I could take it out and the boys can prime and paint this thing. All right, so that's all done. Like I said, that's all good. So now I put the bolts, the nuts back on there on those studs. You can see how much this has to go up, about 2 inches. So it's centered, right? Because that's why I put those back on. So this won't move. It won't go side to side. All right. And then I'm just going to cut this, put a little cut in here until this goes all the way where it's supposed to go. I'm thinking it would have been nice if this, that would have been nice if it was behind that. You can actually put two little rivets in it, but whatever, it ain't gonna go anywhere. All right, let me cut this thing up. All right, that's gonna go like that. And nice and flush up there. And then this can actually be pulled to that, and it'll be nice and flat. All right, I'll take this all back out and let them go to town. All right, so I got this thing all taped up, everything covered from the inside, and I got one more thing to do. So I need to put the seatbelt mount. All right, so he's going to use the original seatbelt hole here. Weld a stud back there like that, and then another one over here. It's gonna go right there for the center belt. Okay, so that's gonna go there. I gotta clean these spots off, grind them up, and then weld those two studs in place. So you got a place for the seatbelt. So the seatbelt, basically the anchors are going to go like that. One there, one there, one there. All right. Let me get a grinder real quick. All right. Tack them in place. Alright, let me tack it. Can't hold the camera. Alright, they're in. And that's it. So basically the seatbelt will just sit like that there. Like that there. Alright. Okay. That's it for this one. Don't forget to hit the like button. Leave a comment for us. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit the notification bell so you can see when the next video comes out. We'll have some updates on the 2 engines for the Comet. I just came back from Joe's to drop off some stuff. I'll let you know all about that in the next video.